Well, we need to now take you to the Finance Ministry, where the Minister is addressing the people on this current state of the economic debt exchange program. Let's take you there.
The Ghana Domestic Debt Exchange Program as part of a broader response to recent macroeconomic challenges. At that time, we indicated that the debt exchange program had been informed by the debt sustainability analysis, which revealed that Ghana's public debt had become unsustainable and that debt servicing accounted for more than half of total government revenues and almost 70% of tax revenues, while total public debt stock, including that of state-owned enterprises and statutory funds, exceeded 100% of our GDP. The essence of the debt exchange, we indicated, was to help restore our capacity to service our debt and meet other expenditure obligations. I must say that all these essential considerations have not changed. Indeed, they are even more pressing today. Prior to this launch in November 2022, I presented the broad contours of our economic and financial landscape and the necessary response measures as part of the 2023 budget statement and economic policy. Since then, three significant developments have occurred to pave our path to economic recovery. First, Parliament, after sustained engagements, judiciously passed the 2023 budget, paving the way for the implementation of key revenue enhancements and expenditure consolidating measures. Two, government over the past several months aggressively pursued revenue enhancement and expenditure rationalization measures towards facilitating macroeconomic stability. Three, the Ministry of Finance worked assiduously with all stakeholders to reach a staff-level agreement on the IMF program in record time. The Ministry of Finance and Bank of Ghana worked assiduously with all stakeholders to reach a staff-level agreement on the IMF program in record time. The IMF program is broadly aimed at assisting government to restore macroeconomic stability with a strong focus on protecting the most vulnerable in our society. Ladies and gentlemen, undergirding the budget and the SLA was the Domestic Debt Exchange Program. Our strategy has been to work diligently and with urgency to restore macroeconomic stability, including bringing down inflation and stabilizing the cedi. These are necessary measures to protect businesses and restore the purchasing power of Ghanaians within the shortest possible time. It was our expectation that collectively we would have concluded the Domestic Debt Exchange Program by end January to anchor our effort to alleviate the debt burden in the most transparent, efficient, and sustainable manner. However, we admit that there were legitimate and critical concerns which needed deeper and broader consultations. The requisite effort to address them have resulted in improved terms and changes in the closing date, with a final deadline of tomorrow. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 7 February 2023, is the final deadline for institutions and individuals to sign up to Ghana's Domestic Debt Exchange Program. As a listening government, we have engaged all stakeholders on a daily basis, sometimes even deep into the night. The governor and I and our teams are all thankful to the Ghana Association of Banks, the Ghana Insurance Association, the Ghana Securities Industry Association, the Individual Bondholders Forum, the Pensioners Bondholders Forum for their interests, insights, and goodwill. Today, I'm here to provide an update of where we are and to once again encourage the full support of all individuals and institutional bondholders. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in December 2022, we invited all holders of Ghana's bonds to volunteer to exchange their holdings for new bonds whose terms are compatible with our desired downward debt trajectory. This invitation was within the context that for Ghana to reach the required debt sustainability threshold of debt to GDP of 55%, it was important to review the interest rates and maturities of the existing bonds. Having listened to and acknowledged emerging concerns, we have recalibrated the framework of the DDEP with the following constituting the terms of the improved and enhanced offer. 1. All individual bondholders who are below the age of 59 years, Category A, are being offered instruments with a maximum maturity of 5 years instead of 15 years and a 10% coupon rate. 2. All retirees, including those retiring in 2023, Category A, are being offered instruments with a maximum maturity of 5 years instead of 15 years and a 15% coupon rate. All retirees, including those retiring in 2023, Category B, are being offered instruments with a maximum maturity of 5 years instead of 15 years and a 15% coupon rate. The objective of this is to ensure that individuals, especially retirees who put their hard-earned savings in our domestic market, are not left in hardship as a result of the DDEP and yet contribute to the resolution of our current crisis. We have been intentional in pushing the threshold of what is possible in order to safeguard the well-being of our pensioners, preserve the savings of individuals, protect the working capital of businesses, and ensure the health and stability of our financial sector whilst restoring macroeconomic stability. Indeed, since the first announcement of the DDEP, the government has engaged in good faith discussions and extensive stakeholder engagements with all groups in order to reach a resolution that ensures an orderly path out of our economic challenges, anchored by a sense of community and empathy. Ladies and gentlemen, these significant amendments have enabled government to reach an agreement with key major domestic creditor categories, including banks, insurance companies, capital market players, and foreign holders of domestic debt in relation to their participation in the DDEP. Undoubtedly, the participation of the banks, insurance companies, and the securities industry under the enhanced DDEP is a significant milestone which represents a response to a call to national duty. It is a critical step to restore macroeconomic stability, accelerate Ghana's economic growth under an IMF program, and leverage other international financial support. On the back of these recent developments, the comprehensive agreement of the key stakeholders and the enhancement of the DDEP, Government 1 expects the full participation of institutional stakeholders and mobilization of all qualified investors to ensure the success of the debt exchange operation. And 2, encourages eligible individual holders to voluntarily tender their holdings. Frankly, fellow citizens, non-participation or a lower than expected turnout for the DDEP will prolong efforts to resolve the current economic crisis. In addition, the prospects of international financial support and other financial assurances will be jeopardized. The development could further put strain and stress on government's capacity to honor key commitments. This is not what we want for our economy. What we want is an economy that is back on track, stable, vibrant, productive, dynamic, meeting the needs of individuals, households, and enterprises, delivering shared and inclusive growth and improving incomes and livelihoods. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the final deadline for this program, and we are hopeful that all domestic investors will participate. Let me restate that as a government, our singular motivation for taking this rather difficult road is to restore macroeconomic stability, achieve debt sustainability, and get the economy fully back on track. We know that these are necessary preconditions for creating jobs, safeguarding and enhancing incomes, fostering inclusive growth, and restoring hope to Ghanaians. Through collective hard work and discipline, coupled with the abiding and abundant grace of the Almighty God, we have been focused on avoiding a full-blown economic crisis. I am confident in God's assurance that surely there is a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Proverbs 23:18. Our remarkable progress with the ongoing International Monetary Fund program is a significant boost to our recovery efforts. Continuous progress will further steer us away from the slippery precipice we recently faced. Therefore, the momentum must be sustained. Considering the importance of a sustained economic recovery backed by an improved IMF program in the first quarter 2023, it is crucial for groups and individuals to consider the merit of the enhanced DDEP as well as the need for economic stability, and sign up by tomorrow to make it a successful one. Let every Ghanaian be encouraged that the DDEP will bring us to a place of stability, economic recovery, and transformational growth. But we must do this together. Government, on its part, is resolved to continue to undertake all necessary fiscal adjustment that would ensure that our sacrifices will pay off and the collective good is upheld. Let each and every one of us play their part. These are difficult times, no doubt. But if we hold on together, we can, and we will emerge from this more resilient and more united than before. Then we shall, together, continue rebuilding our economy again and enable businesses to thrive again and bring back hope and cheer to our homes again. Let us all speak one language, Boame na Memboao, and we shall then prevail and recover all. Let's do this together. God bless Ghana and make her great and strong. Thank you, and God bless us all.